First protest against slavery. At the beginning of Lincoln's second term as a state representative, several Southern legislatures were concerned that the federal government would abolish slavery in the District of Columbia. Most of the members of the Illinois legislature shared this concern. Many Illinois residents in the early 1800s or their ancestors came to Illinois from the slave states of Kentucky and Tennessee. In January 1837, the Illinois legislature adopted a resolution that condemned abolition societies. It resolved that the right of property in slaves was sacred to the slave-holding states according to the federal Constitution, and that they could not be deprived of that right without their consent. It further resolved that the general government could not abolish slavery in the District of Columbia without the consent of the citizens. And finally, it resolved that the governor be requested to transmit a copy of the resolution to the states of Virginia, Mississippi, Alabama, New York, and Connecticut. Dan Stone and Abraham Lincoln entered the above protest in the record on March 3, 1837. This document marks Lincoln's first formal protest against slavery. While this protest might seem lukewarm, it would have appeared quite controversial at the time. Being anti-slavery in Illinois was not popular, even though Illinois was technically a free state. On November 7, 1837, Elijah Lovejoy would be killed by a pro-slavery mob in Alton because of his anti-slavery views. If there was any issue that defined the life of Abraham Lincoln, it was the divisive issue of slavery. His response to the war and the abolition of slavery would elevate him to his status as one of the greatest leaders of this country and the world. His first official public stand on the issue of slavery took place on March 3, 1837 in Vandalia, in the capital that you see before you. While Illinois was technically a free state, slaves were still held here after statehood. They were bound as indentured servants, with indentures lasting as long as 99 years. These arrangements were not like the indentures by which many Europeans gained passage to the United States. Slaveholders included many prominent state officials, including Ninian Edwards and Shadrach Bond, the former territorial governor and first governor of the state. Will of Shadrach Bond, dated April 7, 1832. In Article 8, he leaves Negroes slaves to his daughters and to his wife.